Hello and welcome to Xcom 2 War of the Chosen, the overmodded edition. We are here at the end of a mission we used to get ourselves, what was it, some intel? Jesus Christ, I think so. 505 intel. We should probably head to the mark and spin that stuff, huh? Let's move on out. We also got to test drive the new Hive Queen suit on top of the our Psi operative, who should be fine now. We had him use a medkit on himself out in the field. Kind of necessary. He what was it, a faceless? Doing some nonsense, knocking out 2 floors of a building from underneath him. Bit of a pain in the ass, but he should be fine. Now, what we're doing is 100% buying these crystals and alloys. And then I'm going to go with the money, a scope to confirm our shots. Look at our intel, still in the 300, still quite good. We could finish up the Hive Guard instantaneously. Has remaining research. That's not, not worry about that. We are going to get more weapon parts, though. PCS, get that. I don't know who needs it, but we're going to take it. And the repeater, you know what? Nah, we don't need it. I don't like working on the back, random chance, whenever I can avoid it. So instead, we are going to run over to supplies.
Avenger plotting new course.
Force level is creeping back up. You may have to go for another facility to tone things down here in a minute. We have 3 available.
Made a number of new discoveries.
Juvenile Queen Autopsy. Hive Wing Tech. Interesting. Very interesting. We can move on to that, but I think we want to do one more of these chrysalid autopsies. Probably. Yeah, yes we do.
Advent has made steady progress.
Let's see who we have available here in the back.
To migrate to their city centers. With the propaganda campaign,
looks like all
of
our N7 people are available.
Benefits of migration. They have maintained a steady influx of new converts.
1, 2,
Unfortunately, most of these unwitting refugees have little idea what they are truly.
Man, he is quite long-winded, isn't he? Let's move on. I think let's go ahead and grab the Reaver shotgun. Yes. And I'd say it's feasible to spend our time running out to grab one of these alien facilities and knock it out the way, huh? Do that. Sectoid Abductor, Advanced Trooper and a Codex. Elite Pre. Yeah, this one's kind of gross. Not too bad, though. And this one way down here with Armored Psi Vipers, Armored Berserkers, Abductors. A whole lot of nastiness. And along with a Collector Incursion. All we gotta do is neutralize the VIP. What do we get from waiting a little bit longer? Not a lot. Let's check to the next retaliation. Tech strikes, estimated dark events, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we have time. And we did decide to go ahead. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and knock out one more of these facilities. We'll go for this one. We'll see if we can use the Asimovs and the Collector Incursion there to distract stuff. And let's move in. Go ahead, take some initiative, knock out one of these things, and then next month we will hold on to the program for anything that pops out at us, and we may go ahead and take down one of the story missions at the beginning of the month. I've been wanting to do that for a while, and it just keeps not lining up for us. So again, I'm going to take a moment to set up our team, and then I will catch everyone on site. See you there. Hey, welcome, and we're here on site on the Advent facility here for an extraction mission, and unfortunately in this case we happen to have some backup from the local resistance. He's not going to be as stealthy, as powerful, or as fast as our people, so getting him out of here is going to be a priority. No one left behind, that sort of thing, but it would have been a lot better if we could have just had N7 handle this, because N7 are all rocking fancy new level 3 powered armor for the N7. Level 3 armor is amazing, and it gives extra health, gives a better regenerating barrier, better biotic barrier for our biotics, obviously, and an extra point of armor. which, you know, when the entire squad is kitted up with extra defensive capabilities like this, and then you have someone like Lewis with crazy high armor, or Ross Wood, who has not only level 3 of the N7 armor, but a level 3 ballistic shield, and he really knows how to use it on top of it. So they're going to be sitting pretty... Lewis also has the new shotgun, and our lady here has the new cannon, in addition to all her grenade nonsense she's going to be pulling off. It's going to be a good time. Now, we're going to send in our stealth expert. Get him a-going. Just over here. There are a lot of competing factions on this part of the map right now, so might be a bit of a pain trying to get everything figured, but I think we're going to be okay. Oh, Ashley on the outside, because Ashley has her bionic abilities to navigate, so she's never going to be fully out of position. Plus, from the backside, she is free to lay down both satellite strikes, call in reinforcement drones, that sort of thing. Now they're bringing out the super heavy turrets now. That's a whole lot of fun. Similar thinking with our boy here. I think we'll put him on this outside, kind of helping her hold down that section. Now, one of the interesting things we've not had to mess with yet is every weapon, or most of our default weapons that can be classified, have a positive or negative associated with them, and cannons are heavy. If you can get someone set up with a cannon in one spot, they will be horrifying to deal with. But by default, they're going to be slow and inaccurate. So it'll be interesting to see how this new weapon works out. We're having the Reaver here. They've got these special bullets, dragon rounds, but they might also set people on into a state of bleeding. Don't know about that just yet. We're going to experiment, see what we can pull off.
On the move.
And then we have our random resistance rookie here, bringing up the rear.
Overwhelm them.
Alright. We got a lot of competing factions. Hopefully they'll all murder each other to pieces. Muton Centurion Elite. Wow, that is a lot of armor. Looking like one beefy boy. We do have armor-piercing weapons, though.
There is no fear.
Bit of a letdown. It is going to be our next campaign before all of the collector buffs that we've installed since this one started finally kick off. That elite shield bearer has got a lot of health and armor. Basic mutons and stuff back here, though. Odd. I wonder what's up with that. There's a long battle that's about to happen here. My money is actually going to be on the SCP and the collector squads for this one, because they are getting this entire turn of movement. Their weaponry is not awful, and they seem to just have a numbers advantage. Plus, they keep pulling off these crits. I'll tear down Advent before we have to do anything. For once, they can throw grenades, and it's not awful. No Lost here to mess with us for now. Man, he's just putting out damage. This guy, this Blaze right here. Pulling out crits, throwing grenades everywhere, mowing them down. Look at this, even with a dodge, there's just too many bullets. You can't dodge them all. Take him down. Goodness. Got a chain of panics going on with all of them. Now we have the collectors starting things off. Not the best accuracy, but there are enough of them to where it might not be that big of a problem. Ooh. A solid 8 damage. Ruining him with the red fog, I'm sure. Yeah, 19% chance to hit. I'm not going to do it. Yep, okay, they got a good angle on that one. Of course, Purifier always gets to shoot back. Even without the return fire dark of it. Let's see. Yeah, this extra bit of activity they've got on them has allowed the SCP people to do quite a number on them already. 60% chance to connect is not going to do it for me. Let's move up here with her, Miss Ashley. Secondary super heavy turret. You know, if I for once I agree with the Advent's enemy place or turret placement. Usually I feel like they're morons for the things they try and do, but good on them for this one.
Okay.
How stealthy are we trying to be here? Not sure. I think we'll just keep running along the side here. We may take down the
Will do.
VIP. I'm not sure how we want to go about doing this because our options are pretty good. We could just keep sneaking on through.
Location confirmed.
Matter of fact, I see no reason not to just keep sneaking on through. Not very eventful, I will admit, but doesn't have to be fancy all the time. We just gotta get it done. On that note, we're gonna move Ross in. Not too far from this side battle over here. And then we'll move in an L-shaped formation, clearing down the street. Should be pretty easy. The N7 went from being a bunch of nobodies with good guns to a serious force. They're really great at taking down these facility missions. Going for that stun shot, I suppose. Not gonna be able to do it. That grenade, though, that's smart thinking. If you could have been more accurate with it. Damn shame. Going for the crit shot, shredding a little armor off of that plasma. But I just don't think it's going to be enough. I don't know why he didn't even attempt to mind spin there. That's got to be the Advent Sniper. I'm wanting to see what that Elite Centurion does. That'll be interesting. Because he looked really, really tough. Oh, the Hell Weave. Gotta remember that. Totally forgot that they got the Hell Weave. Man, we really owe a lot to that particular grouping of SCP because that multi-purpose fire, whatever it is, that one vest that gave us flamethrower sweeps and armor and all that really helped us out in the very beginning. There he is. Looks like his gun is tough enough to just tear any cover apart. Wouldn't be surprised. He's got the appearance of someone that you shouldn't mess with, that's for sure. But so far, Advent's not really doing a whole lot that's impressing me. Continuously calling them irrelevant is pretty mean, though. Maybe they'll take them out with morale damage. That's the thing, right? You know, with the Phantom Driver and someone like our Infiltrator, it's not unreasonable if we did not care about taking the Advent VIP out of here for the extra intel that they could potentially give us, that sort of thing. That we could just send him in as an assassin, pull like a Sam Fisher or an Agent 47, one of our troops, just in, out, get him through there, get him out of there. Especially now that all the rulers are accounted for and taken care of.
Almost got him. Understood.
You know, that reminds me, we haven't seen the Warlock in quite some time. I may do some tweaking for the next campaign that guarantees that they'll show up every once in a while, because I said I have it set to true randomization at this point, but it's been maybe like a month or two since we've even seen the guy.
Cannot be.
And while that certainly makes things easier for us, it kind of goes against the Chosen's whole thing of constantly there, a thorn in your side, trying to do things to you. Alright, let's move in our
Understood. Moving out.
psychic lady right here. Now, Ashley, come on, girl. Just a little bit extra, huh?
We came out here for this.
And there he is, chilling by the, and I'm not even sure what you would call that, honestly. Now, we couldn't go ahead and throw a satellite strike down on these three right here. Is there any reason to do it? I don't know. It's kind of fun, though. Let's get some more eyes. I think I do want to start working on them this turn. Let's go in with, hold on, what is backlash? So he could charge in and set a backlash and then just ruin a group of people, huh? Alright, go for it. Hey everybody. Revealing all of us, that's fine. And now we could activate a backlash. The Reaver is one hell of a shotgun. 11 to 12 damage, just a huge chance to crit. But again, I think we're going to activate that and see how good it actually is. In the meantime, we'll run our rookie up and just have him hang out. Tactical cloak puts a decoy down. Let's open this door. Are you open? Jesus Christ. Anyway, tactical cloak decoy.
Going dark.
Putting in something that they can deal with later. Now, where is his stealth strike? There it is. 9 to 10 damage is pretty substantial, but that's not going to be enough for us to
Affirmative. Moving out.
risk doing anything. Alright, 35% chance to crit is substantial. Not sure we care though. Let's go ahead and just get a grapple all the way over to here. Here's fine. Charles is going to be overwatching this battlefield, not worrying about anything else for now. Pull him all the way over to here is kind of tempting, but I think I just want him on this corner.
Okay.
Doesn't get full cover in every direction, but it does let him have a pretty decent sight line for what's to come. Speaking of, now that he can see more, I can drop more of these. And we care more about the aliens getting screwed up than we care about our boys, the SDP people, getting ruined. So I think we want to drop this all up in here. It's not the best option we have. You know what, actually, let's not force it. Unless we can get these snipers back here. Yeah, getting rid of snipers is God's work. Let's do that.
Fired up.
Well, at least ruin cover for them over there, and that's going to be good enough for me. We got Cap here. I'm not sure what we're going to do with him. Maybe just send him in to go grab the VIP, honestly. What's your armor and shield doing like? Pretty tough. If they run up on you, you'll probably be fine. Let's get you in here into cover. Yeah, that's fine. Really, another super heavy. I thought we'd already seen that, actually. Got a couple of scampers we can do, which we're going to use to get into position over here by this doorway. If they try and breach, they're going to have a horrible time. Refiner free... Jesus Christ, what does this thing do? Ugh. Well, I don't know.
Got it. Moving.
I do know it looks like an amazing gun, so I cannot wait to actually be able to use the thing. But who cares about these turrets? Let's just get into position. Keep running past them. I'm hoping... God, I'm really afraid of this backlash stuff. I feel like it's going to connect, but at the same time, it's just like if it doesn't, oh god, we're going to have a terrible time. So let's get him out of cover and just in the open. Try and draw in as much fire as possible, because we do trust him.
Aye, aye.
I'm going to stick you there. Only so many voices in this game. Now that we've got some eyes over there, how about we go ahead and get some eyes over here as well. Is that cannon firing? That's what it sounds like. We can do a free sabotage on somebody as well. Four to 8 damage on it. Who's the torch? You? Yeah, that's fine. Let's get the torch out of the way.
Target neutralized.
What did you do to him? Good Lord, he's all frozen in place. I love the bombardment and burning and bleeding, I suppose. Not sure why he took double damage there. Unless that was the other sector that took damage first. There it is. There's the meat and potatoes. What is that health bar? Who is that? That the armored berserker? I imagine it must be. Last we saw, the Summer Viper was on that mission against all of those avatars.
Your form is fragile.
Oh, Rush gets a free attack on someone. After being shot. That's a lot of rage for a miss. And then there's even more coming down as well. Looks like they're going to move in on behind the collectors. In which case, yeah, the collectors have definitely won this fight. Or lost this fight, excuse me. Oh! Drone sent flying by the Archon warrior. Been a while since we've seen honest to God Archons. I think it's the King was the last time we saw just regular Archons. Definitely been a while. They can stay gone too. Looks like they can use the collectors to raise as zombies. I can't imagine how nightmarish they look. Got a double hit on him with a stun and a poison. This.
That all you got?
I'm not seeing a deflection just yet. Looks like they're much more interested in taking shots on these torches and stuff. Which, you know, whatever. Man, why do we even bother getting in cover when their shots are this bad?
They're all over me!
You're fine, Lewis. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna ruin himself. Got the deflect.
There's heavy fire
No,
in
sir.
Where's off the armor?
Chunk it right back at you. Now that's a Vanguard's ability right there. Ability to just catch all the bullets whenever you run into them. Really like that. I also like how this Lancer's on fire.
I'm pinned down here.
Come on, you can all do better than this. That's what we want to see.
I'm taking fire.
Chance to chuck this energy back at them.
Not good.
Oh, we can miss the reflect. I forgot about that. That's still fine though. Thing is, it's using some of his barrier to do that, so we can't just throw him in the middle of like 26 enemies because he will eventually run out of juice to reflect stuff. I just need to get a feel for just how good he was at doing it. We got another reflect.
I'm on a fire.
We have to make our way over to the Psi-Armored Viper at one point as well, which I am not looking forward to doing. You missed and lit your own boy on fire. Not sure what to do with that information. I do know that I'm really happy that we have tactical analysis for the few times it comes in handy. It does come in quite handy. Super Heavy Turret not doing anything. We're just going to leave them behind. %82 chance to hit. Not going to work out. Instead, we are going to huck that right back at you.
Our target, minimal damage.
Not a kill. Repeat, not a kill.
No kill.
And then... That it? No, almost. The more they fight each other, the less what's it called? Whenever... This is a situation. It's an old... I think they first started talking about this kind of thing in the 80s, where it was a thing in D&D, where the idea was you're going in combat, the more you're getting hurt in combat, the more you start to spiral downward into a loss, because you're already losing when you're at your peak capacity. When something like the equivalent of red fog kicked in for that stuff, then you start to lose faster and harder. And it's just a death spiral. However, I think it's great. It applies to us as well, so I don't feel too bad about it at all. Alright, boss man, can you see the VIP? Does not look like it. Can you see the VIP? You can see many things. Can you see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Alright, let's huck our knife at some... Well, no. Still not in good knife hucking range, is he? No need to tactical cloak either. Let's just take a shot. The deadliest target I can see would probably be the sniper. Let's just remove him from the equation. Hit him with the big booms. Infiltration killed.
Enemy destroyed. Close teammates.
Actually, Carpenter. We'll move her over here.
All right, I'll go.
We can go ahead with another kill on that, or we can do a lance kill. Squad sight can miss, but probably won't. We can also throw warp on something to make sure it goes down. We're not going to worry about any of those dudes though. Lewis should start regenerating some of his bionic barriers soon. Not sure how soon that is, but I'm feeling pretty good. Our chances seem good. This is definitely him being in a flank, but between his armor and his high shield, which should start regenerating at some point, I don't really mind. It's also just really important to go ahead and get this core. Definitely remove the Uton from the equation. Don't want to deal with any sort of craziness that he can decide to do to us. let's run down here.
On your order.
Is Overload a free ability? I think it might be. Not going to worry about that though. We are going to do Refiner Free Fire. That is a lot of enemies that I can shoot at.
Laying it down.
Just hose everything in that direction. Good enough for me, honestly.
Tired of waiting around.
Drop down here. Do we want to go ahead and heavy strike something? It's an 84. It's an 84. It deploys a shield wall, and it
You can't
so as it deploys a shield wall, that lets us get another attack in, I believe. Come on, Ross. Oh, the game is thinking about it. Huh.
all set.
There we go. Okay. Defense matrix kicking in, which gives us another ability to connect with our shotgun blast, which we're gonna... What are we gonna do this to? It's not very, it seems like a waste. Matter of fact, it is a waste. I shouldn't have put the shot on him. But doing the shot does lower some of our cooldowns, I believe. So it's not all that bad. After this this go around of turns, I think we're gonna have to do something to our boy. Help him. Hold on, where is it? Huh. The squad sight lower the chance to connect. And now just being in high cover is. Oh well. Let's get a kill on something. I like warping this thing. Make it take more damage and mitigate some of that armor a little bit. But anyway, I think we're going to have to do a save and load because that big hold up on Ross has me a little nervous. Let's pull it here. Can we see him now? Yeah, we can see him now. And it would be nice to collect him, but it's also a hassle.
You know that was good. Status confirmed. Target eliminated.
Now all I have to do is extract out of here, and we'll be just fine.
I am with you.
Ashley, let's get you another thing over here. I think we're going to drop a lance on this thing. Make sure that the trooper is out of the equation. Or actually, potentially we can do the same thing with the deployable turret, which hasn't been upgraded. That'll probably be until we upgrade our rifle that he gets stronger. I'm looking forward to that, see how tough he can end up getting. And then we're going to move you just here.
Seems doable.
And the next turn you'll probably start adrenaline rushing everything down. Nope. Yep, that guy right there. Alright, successful use of that ability and successful shot on him. And then we're going to save and reload, come back to him past turn after we move him to a defensive position so that we can reload and make sure our game does not completely fall apart trying to render stuff. I got kind of worried on Ross there. We're going to go to break. Be right back. Alright, cool. We're back. Things are a little bit easier now. And what's the play here? We want to keep this guy in here and get him safe. I don't think the best place for that would be inside the building or over here, though, to be completely honest. Maybe just right here? Tuck him away? Let's see how they respond to us. Oh, there goes him. Oh, Jesus. This armored Psy Viper is a mean piece of work. boy. Such rage. And of course, because they dropped some more collectors, that's more zombies we have to deal with in the long run. And because the abductors being killed does not drop them, it's going to be a bigger issue. But maybe not too bad, because we just have to make our way over to the extraction point. What a hard miss.
I'm taking fire!
As long as we can safely make our way down there, we'll be just fine. The bleeding, will that go through our shielding? It should. But as far as game mechanics, I'm not sure, because fire also does not go through it. Ooh. Poor turret. Well, this time we have to extract, I suppose.
I'm hit bad!
Ah, you're fine. 5 armor. Regenerating shields, if it'll turn on. I don't know what's the deal with that is. Centurion Elite got a personal shield, making him even stronger. No way. What a snipe. And fall damage does go through any form of shielding and all that, unfortunately, but... Disorientation removed. So... You do not want to irritate Ross, my man. That is what you want to do. Curry some favor with us. Set our enemies on fire for us. There's precedent. If you help me out, I will not kill you.
Picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current
Good.
position.
Wonderful. Actually, we can throw some lances around, or we can throw a bombardier around. I still like the idea of chunking these lances. Unfortunately, well, hold on, it does shred armor, doesn't it? Let me just get that shield bearer, though. Alright, my dude. It is time for the adrenaline rush. Get in position over here. We're a little afraid of the Psy Viper, not gonna lie. Not 100% sure what it's capable of.
I can handle that.
But maybe it'll still be preoccupied with the enemy. Collectors and such in order for it to be wanting to kill us. We're gonna go full concussive shot on this thing. 40% chance to crit, and a high enough crit. Probably still won't be enough to put it down, but did remove the shield. That is pretty good. You know what? Maybe we can just go ahead and drop him with a pistol right here, and Ross might give him an action to see if we can get adrenaline rush on the next turn as well. But we had to get those shields down. Very good. Very, very good. Now, son, I want you to sit there and appreciate the fact that we're going to let you live. I think we run all the way up in here, probably, which means we're going to have to move Ashley. Where do we want to move you to, though? There's not a lot of good spots. I guess we'll just lance and then take a shot with something. Shredding that armor off is really, really tasty. And if we can get this to connect, he will be ruined for the rest of this fight. Hello, Iris. And he's ruined. That red fog should make it extremely hard for him to keep up the people in the literal sense as far as actually keeping up on foot. So we can go ahead and it is tempting. It's very tempting to go ahead and stick her next to Ashley. But keeping the high ground will be good, and it'll keep, hopefully dissuade him from wanting to use the... what you call it? Oh, crap. Advent needs to make their base out of something a little bit tougher than paper mache. Alright, Alright, draw fire module activated.
I've got access.
Lower defense, heighten deflect. And then we go for a shield bash, I believe. Who would be the best target for a shield bash? Not the Muton. Definitely not anyone that far back. I think we're just going to go for the sniper. That's as far forward as we can get. Probably will be a kill. It will drop a shield wall, I believe. Yeah, there we are. 79's good enough, and even if it wasn't connected, the shield... Oh, no, it does not drop the shield wall. I could have sworn the bash drops the wall. Oh, I guess I'm completely wrong. Oh, it's heavy strike. Right, of course. Shield Blast is just default for the shield. I'm wrong. That's a shame. Alright, we need to teleport and get somewhere good. Popping over here might be good enough. Did we regenerate a decent amount of our shielding? No, not really. We did not regenerate a whole lot. Let's see what else we can get away with. We got to get him in here for sure as well. Maybe he'll actually be able to get in the cover over here. But if we run him in, we want him to be in some good cover. So we're going to stick him right up in there. We'll leave the Muton for the to be a target for our enemies to deal with. Seems fine for me. Tactical cloak, probably. Let's run him this far forward.
Affirmative. Moving out.
We can't do a decoy cloak. We can do a regular cloak.
I was never here.
And then I think, if I can find it, we can stealth strike on somebody with our sword and immediately go back into a cloak and be fine. He dies, remain cloaked. That is really risky. But we're gonna go for it. We're gonna respect the UI. Blood Trail doing extra damage with the sword. Alright, good. It didn't lie to us. I was actually pretty worried about that. Now that does let us open up to a flank for the Muton, and that is not the best of news, but we are going to assume that we're going to be fine and set up for an overwatch right here for the Sire people coming in. Oh hell, Spectre. Well, hopefully it does not get a reactionary I don't know what it's called. I'll just call it cloning, I suppose. Hey, we got a trigger. Oh, I thought that was basically lightning reflexes. That's pretty sick. That should inhibit his ability to do anything super screwy with us if we don't just put him down on our next turn. Which, I plan to do. Ah, man. These elite shield bearers, man. Way too many of these to be having fun with. All we gotta do is get to the extraction point. There's no reason to just stick around and die. Not the most glorious of ways to win a battle, but we are here for efficiency. They're already taking fall damage. We don't want to get them too hurt in case the ground itself gives out beneath us into a tunnel system or something equally nonsensical. You're gonna go for the shot on us. That's fine, that's fine. Got shielding and armor all day, so. Are all the collectors down? I guess they are. Why is he so slow? I guess that might be a balancing factor considering how tough he's supposed to be. Hello, my man. Are you gonna shoot Big Boss? Yeah, you are. On. Burning on top of all of it. I feel like I'm just being slowly pecked with a series of needles. That's my boy. Being on fire. Making things a little bit more difficult. And there's the super hairy turret. Taking a shot at, was that Ashley? Do these things have squad sight?
Embrace perfection.
I didn't think they kept their voice lines as Psy zombies. Although, I guess if you go by the game itself, they are kind of Psy zombies in the first place, aren't they? That personal shield looks pretty tight. How many Psy zombies are there going to be? Could have sworn there was only 3. Oh, the Blaze is in the background actually putting it together to take down these mutons. You have my vote, son. Man. Even beaten and battered, SCP actually doing something for us. Why are everyone shooting at Ashley? She's not even particularly damaged. Jesus Christ, we gotta get her out of there before she loses all of her cover. Alright, shield replenished a little bit. I think we're gonna have to get our main man out of here, sadly. On fire, making things a bit difficult to deal with. So, we're gonna move in our boy Ross. Run these overwatches for everybody really quickly. Completely fine. He can take any kind of punishment you throw at him. Even if you manage to get to his HP, he's going to be okay. Alright, big boss, step on down. Adrenaline rush. And the suppression. You know what? It's fine. I don't see him doing... Yeah, it's like, even if you connect it, I don't see him doing enough damage to really hurt him. Can we... What are we going to try and drop here? Put damage on. We'll come back. I don't think we're going to get everyone out of here this turn. Which is, what you might call a big damn shame, but... Oh, hold on, we might can sabotage someone and be just fine. And we'll sabotage this guy with our big cannon. Whole lot of damage there. And we have a whole lot of grenades to supplement anything else as well.
On your order.
Which we will probably do just that. I thought you fell down. What are the rules here? What's going on? Alright, next turn she might be able to make it. But for now... Let's see what we can do here. I can get the Spectre and the Psy Zombie. That'd be a lot of fun. Or we can just toss grenades at everything. I mean, look at these stun grenades. Yeah, we're doing that. Actually, no, because Spectres are immune to like mental stuff, including stuns, I believe. So let's go ahead and just free fire. Get the refiner firing off. Which, this is amazing, by the way.
Sustain your attack.
That's less amazing. Super unhappy with that right there. Oh, God, okay. And now we have to find some other way to deal with the Spectre. I guess we could... Do we have any sort of 3 attacks we can fire off on it? 75% chance to hit, no chance to crit. That's a problem. Ashley can get out of here next turn if she really needed to. She has a 1-2 punch she can pull off. She cannot connect psionically with any of this stuff, though. So it's going to be a warp to get rid of... we'll leave you idiots alone for now, as long as you promise to behave. But we'll...
The mind is willing.
Throw a warp on you, rupture you, do some damage.
That armor's tough.
And importantly, get that red fog on you as well. That's the big selling point. Only a 60% chance to hit with this is not making me too happy. But again, we can't always just run in next turn. So let's go ahead and just take the shot. It connects. That's our girl. Who needs psychic powers when you got a gun that big, huh? And then we have Mr. Lewis. A charge on top of... Can that connect with the Spectre? Minimum 5, probably going to get a 7. Popped and dropped. Did that refresh our action? Is that something he can do? Hold on. Did I forget something that important? Move after a melee attack. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what that is? Who knows? Don't know, but it's awesome. I think after that we want to... We don't have backlash back. Deflecting 5 or 6 attacks would be amazing, but I don't think we have the option. Let's run up in here. And I think we'll use our fire blast from inside of here to set all of them off. Or we could throw an incendiary over here and hope we get lucky. Let's check and see if that is something even fire works on. I think it might. I think fire might actually work on it. Which, at this point in the game, really surprises me, because fire doesn't seem to do a whole lot to a lot of our enemies anymore. Here's hoping. Burning. Nice. Right? Oh, it is immune. Okay. Never mind, then. We can't quite get him to the extraction. We can get him close. Get him up to, here. I think here is fine. I hope it's fine. Jesus Christ, I feel so bad if he went down on our account. We got a dagger throw we can connect with on this zombie, maybe. Five damage. Lowers its chance of... Oh. He can do that from Shadow. Nice. Lowers the chance of it being able to just find one of our people and ruin them. We have a free grapple as well. I think we're going to do that just to get the high ground advantage shot on something. I'm wrong. We're just going to get him out of there, I think. There's a chance that he remains stealthed up after this, but I really don't want to risk our guy. Charles is good. I got a feeling he's going to be one of those super soldiers later on that makes or breaks this campaign. Let's go ahead and take care of him. Why not? It is more of a collateral thing anyway, so the fire on him, not really a decision. Same thing that altered our decisions. I would love to throw grenades everywhere for our guy right here, but that's not going to happen. Let's remove a zombie. And let's just put some hurt on you. You can blade what you want. He's still going to do big damage. And that's going to be everyone in the AO. Oh. Not everyone. Enough. Side Viper. Oh, I got real worried for our man right there. Holy crap. Jesus. Okay, so they get a maximum of 3 focus. They can slither in and get an attack off. God, okay. Oh, that poor guy.
This body's pain is irrelevant.
That poor man. Yeah?
It's just a few dings.
This is our heavy weapon specialist. I don't know what you're doing being that close to her. But we know we have to take the Side Vipers very seriously because they are, they can pull stuff off like that. We can't play no games. Can't take any hard chances like that again.
Target not destroyed.
I don't think they're gonna connect with any of these with red fog and Overwatch penalties. I think just in case, we are probably going to teleport out of here instead of running it. That should still be plenty, right? Yeah, that should be fine. Whoops. Oh well, at least she gets to move again and get out of there. Just barely though, oof.
Alright, I'll go.
And a just barely on this as well. No dice. Well, N7 itself gets out at the cost of the Resistance companion that joined us, but we managed to complete our mission.
Heading home.
Might knock the force level back again for us and
Status confirmed.
ease up
Mission accomplished.
anything against like armored Psy Vipers from showing up again anytime soon, because we can take them. We could easily do that if we had to, but having them on the field really complicates things because that double slash would screw us up pretty bad if it managed to connect on us. God. What's his name? They're...
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our...
Alright, back home. Overall a success. We had to kill the VIP because the enemy started to get kind of weird, kind of be a little bit hairy. We didn't get too wounded though. So overall I'm going to call that a, a decisive win for us. We got a core out of it.
The alien facility destroyed. Their efforts to develop
Avatar going down, and ooh, a bond upgrade.
At least for the time.
Very good. Very, very good, because of, they're going to be out of it for a while anyway, right? Hold on. Armory. We got some level ups on one of our sectoids? Alright. Know how we do our sectoids. Psychic powers all the way down. Next playthrough is probably going to have a lot more of stuff like that in it, because I'm planning on leaning off of the more super soldiers, maybe at least dial it back a bit, because I love them, but it is making our other troopers a little bit unnecessary to a degree. Like, we need them to fill the slots because they don't have infinite willpower. I do like that balancing part of this, but when's the last time we even had to bring out like the other super troopers, you know, like the Cyborg and the Operative over here? Whatever. We'll think about that for next time and try and keep things going into, maybe just do it straight into a story mission. I think we have the gas for it. I think we're at the end of the month. Is that right? Nice. Yeah, so we have 5 days. We may go ahead and take a story mission right at the start of the next one. And then we'll have the program available for us if we get a surprise council mission or something like that come on around the corner. I think we'll be okay, but it'd be nice to have that that cushion, because last time they jumped on us like that, they threw a bunch of avatars at us, and oof, that was nearly it. If it had been for the program's super high willpower all melded together, we would have lost that mission instantly, because they would have just mind controlled our entire team. That would have been it. But we're going to go ahead, set up Hive Wing Tech, which sounds super interesting. Grab that for later and call it for now. Thanks for dropping by. Check out the channel. If you liked what you saw, give a like, comment about it, and if you want to see more of what I'm doing here, consider subscribing, because I am planning, again, to spread out to even more content. The list is in the description if you want to try this out. Good luck, and follow the instructions, excuse me, if you want to use it, because it is gross trying to get it together. Take care, and I'll see you next time.